This video is a continuation of lesson 1.0b. This number 3 is a literal equation. We want to solve for one variable in terms of the other. So in this one, we're going to solve for b. So we want to isolate b. In order to do that, we first need to clear the denominator, or you could think of it as cross multiplying. So I have ab plus c all divided by bc minus a equals a, and we're solving for b. So I'm really just gonna put a 1 here, and then I'm gonna cross multiply, or you could think of it as multiplying both sides by bc minus a. So I end up with ab plus c equals a times bc minus a. Now, because I have that b trapped up in parentheses, I need to get it released. So I'm going to distribute. So I just want to distribute. So clear, distribute. Okay. So I'm going to free it up. AB plus c on the left. Then I have ABC minus a squared on the right. The next thing I need to do is collect. I want to get all my B stuff to one side. So I have this set up. Really doesn't matter which way I go, but I think the way I have it set up, it's a little bit easier just to subtract the AB on both sides. So I end up with c equals abc minus a squared minus ab. That way I can now start to rearrange things. So I'm going to add a squared to the left-hand side. So I end up with a squared plus c. You could do this a couple of different ways, but this is just how I'm going about it. And then I have ABC minus AB. And at this point, then I can factor out a B. So my goal is to isolate that B. So I got to pull it back out away from this other business going on. So I have A squared plus C equals the B, A times quantity AC minus A. At this point, I can now divide both sides by AC minus A to get that B by itself. And then I can just put my B over to the left. A squared, B equals A squared plus C, all divided by AC minus A. Now you may have gotten a little bit different answer. You can rearrange things, like you could factor out a -1 and see how that goes and see if your answer matches up. And I'll show you that below, but this is fine to leave it that way. We have a nice positive lead there, but you might have ended up with, we'll just write off to the side here, you could have gotten this, B equals -a squared minus C over A minus AC. If you went the other direction, put everything to the left. But what you can do is just factor out a -1 here, and I have -1 times A squared plus C on the numerator, and then -1 times -A minus plus AC, and then these would reduce to 1, and you would end up with the same thing I have, A squared plus C, and -A plus AC is the same as AC minus A. So see how it's the same, it matches. Okay, so just so you know how to work that out and figure out, because sometimes you go one way or the other. My Open Math, the electronic system we use, sometimes allows different versions of answers, but sometimes it doesn't. If you're ever unsure, just send me a message and I can double check that for you. All right, so that's it for number 3. Have a great day.